Yo, what is up, guys? It's Killug for the win, back with some more Clash of Clans gameplay, commentary, and oh, hold up, wait up. I bet you would have never guessed in a million years, some more farming gameplay. No way. That is not cliche at all. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, this is going to be the last of my farming gameplay for a little while on this channel. This is going to go ahead and start up a little bit of a trophy push that I am going on. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I know that you guys were tired of seeing the same old farming hogs, over and over and over again, spamming. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this Balloonian raid. You're gonna see a fair amount of balloon raids, some go wee wee, even some trophy pushing with hogs. It's a little bit difficult, but you can do it. You can go for 1 or 2 stars with hogs. It's just not as reliable as the Balloonian is, or aka the balloons with minions. But anyways, hopefully you guys will enjoy the variety. Also, I'm going to be bringing back this series, Detrimental Defense Replays. So there's going to be some pretty epic defense replays on my channel pretty soon of my nearly maxed out Tunnel 10 defense. I know that they put the level 5 Teslas in the game, and I do apologize for this being pre-update gameplay. You'll notice this is a 15-minute video, so hopefully you can actually enjoy that. I will be posting some really long videos. After this, I'll probably post a defensive replay video, or a really special video that I have made out for you guys, one or the other. And then after that, I'll be posting, what was it? Oh yeah, longer videos. I'm going to start posting my videos about 20 minutes long, just to try to catch up. Like I say, I do apologize that this gameplay is pre-update. I played Clash of Clans too much. I don't know what to tell you guys. I played too much. I have too much gameplay stored that I don't want to really throw away for that. But I'll probably do, I'm going to do a speed build also really soon. And I'll be sure to do that on some post-update gameplay instead of pre-updates. Anyways, as you can see, I did max out a cannon. That's going to be my last cannon to max out. 2 more archer towers are going. I believe there's only like 1 or 2 left. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. I actually managed to catch this archer tower as it was being completed. That just goes to show how much I was online. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So, yes, I am playing a little bit less, recording a bit less. So I will be sure to get out a lot more gameplays and catch up to where I was. As you can see here, I'm trophy pushing, going for town halls, going for 1 stars with the Balloonian setup, 2 stars here and there, but mainly, mainly 1 stars right around here. So as you can see, I am in Master League and I am trophy pushing. This guy I'm actually going to be able to get a little bit of loot off of, a freaking significant amount of loot off of, but I'm not going to be able to 3-star him, obviously, with the Balloonian setup. I think I only get like 1 star on this guy, because, like I say, I am trophy pushing, and I am going for these really more difficult bases, a lot more difficult than bases that their Inferno Towers are dead, and I can just farm them. No, I'm going for people with their Infernos on full blast, their Expos are 100% loaded. I don't really care. I'm just going to go for them, go for 50%. This strategy is pretty basic. All you have to really do is take out their archer towers and their air defense that are pretty close to the outskirts of their base. And then you take out all these outskirt buildings, just go for 50%. It's really hard with Town Hall 10 to have all your buildings inside with all the walls. That's one thing that's really good about my base, and I still get hit by balloons, but it takes a really skilled player to actually hit me with balloons and be successful on my base. So that's just one thing that is good about my base. So yeah, if you're using this base, hopefully you have enjoyed it. I will be changing to a new one very soon. I'm actually going to be using Jay Morris, the co-leader of my clan's base, if you want to check it out. It's whatever. That's probably the base I'm going to be switching to. It works really good. It works for him, even in Champion League a bit. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. That's just a little side note. Look forward to that speed build. I know it's been a little while since I posted one, and a couple of you guys were saying that my channel is starting to lack variety. I'm just posting the same stuff over and over again, and that's something that I really do want to avoid on my channel. So yeah, like I said, I do apologize for that. And yeah, here's some more trophy pushing gameplay. Obviously, this guy does not have a lot of loot. I really just was going for him because he had a fair amount of cups. I was in Master League, and I wanted to go for 1 or 2 stars in this guy. Obviously, it'd be pretty easy to get a 1-star on him because his defense sucks. Obviously, he's a super rushed Tunnel 10, like super rushed. So I was hoping to get in there and get a 2-star on this guy at the very least. As you can see here, I'm going with balloons and minions. Again, I'm trying to get them in there. Unfortunately, my balloons are just going to go completely the wrong way, and they're going to kind of ignore that other Inferno Tower and that Tesla that was really in the way of my minions making in there. So now I'm just going to go for the 50%. Maybe I can snag a little bit of elixir here. Not really. There's really the higher you go up in cups, the less elixir people have, and that's one thing that makes it really difficult. So I want to give you guys a few tips on getting to champion leagues. These are huge tips. Like, I'm going to say these repeatedly in different videos to try to help you guys out. Basically, I don't know. I don't hear that many. I hear tips on getting to champion league. I don't really watch that many gameplays on people pushing to champion league and stuff like that, except for like White Lightning WHD. That's about it. Shout out to him. Anyways, I did mention his name wrong the last time I shouted him out. So it's White Lightning WHD or Mystic 7. You can check him out on YouTube. He's another really cool YouTuber. Anyways, I know I mentioned him in another commentary, but anyways, some really good tips. If you're gonna trophy push, this is huge, guys. Like, you cannot ignore this at all. This is huge. Before you trophy push, you're going to want to save up as much elixir as possible. You're gonna want to cap your storage out. Literally, if you can get 8 mil elixir before you trophy push, do it. That is so huge. Like, I can't even stress that enough. Because, like I say, the higher you get up in trophies, the less elixir people are actually gonna have. The more you're going to be spending on your army. Your army is going to be super expensive. If you're Tunnel 10, you're going to be spending 5 spells, about 150k elixir just on spells, and then another 150k roughly on your army. Maybe a little bit less than 150k on your army, like 140k, 130k if you're using balloons, or I don't know, if you're using like P.E.K.K.A.s, or all dragons, it's going to be even more expensive. So it's really huge that you save up a ton of elixir when trophy pushing, and when you start to get low, you're gonna have to risk going for bases that actually have elixir, and they don't just have trophies, you know, because that's the main thing you're going to be going for is trophies. As you can see here, I'm mainly just going for people with trophies, not really looking at the loot too much, but looking at trophies. You'll notice on this guy's base, one thing that I made a huge note out of, that he is upgrading, I think, like all 4 of his air defenses at once, which is really freaking insane and retarded. Obviously, you know, a little bit of a rush. Tunnel 10 seems like he may have gemmed to bits. Max has Inferno Towers and his Inferno Towers and his Expos, but his Teslas are pretty low level along with his air defense, only level 6. They should be level 7 probably whenever you get to Town Hall 10. Other than that, his base doesn't look too bad. Besides, his walls kind of stick out at level 7 and 6. You want stronger walls than if you get to level 10. Anyways, I'm not here to rant about this guy's base. All I'm saying is that I made a huge note out of the fact that he was upgrading all 4 of his air defense, and that was a bit of a fail. I'm going to take advantage of that, but I can't really 2-star this guy because he does have a really solid center block of his base with all his Teslas and Infernos. I guess he's just really not trying to get 2-starred. Anyways, that moves me on. Well, that was tip number 2. Tips. This is literally, I'm going to read this out of my notes. Tips to getting 2 champs. 1, save your elixir. 2, push with elixir in mind. You don't want to just completely ignore it. It's going to come back and bite you in the ass when you have like literally like 10, like 100, like I don't know, just like 1,000 dark elixirs, something absolutely ridiculous. You're going to be like, wow, I wish I would have made a note of that before and maybe saved up more. A, and B, just pushed with elixir in mind a little bit and not just, you know, completely ignored it and went for trophies like I did. That's one thing that I would have liked somebody to have told me, so before I started pushing, so that's what I'm telling you guys. Hopefully that can benefit you. Also, use balloons and minions. Go for archer towers / air defense, Teslas. So the new Tesla, if it's like right on the outside of the base, you actually need 2 balloons to drop on it. The old Tesla, I mean not the old one. The level 7 one, the one maxed out prior to the update, you could drop 1 balloon on it if it was on the outside of the base, and it would literally be able to destroy that Tesla with 1 balloon. Now it takes 2. I know the archer towers take about 2 to 3 balloons. You're gonna want, because you know they're probably maxed out and they're probably gonna do a fair amount of damage. Also, there's gonna be other buildings in the way as well. Check out this raid right here that I found. Look for people with dead Infernos or 1 dead Inferno or upgrading their Infernos. That's really crucial as well. This guy, obviously, one of his Infernos was down, and the other one was kind of on the outskirts of his base. So obviously, I'm going to take full-on advantage of that. So, yeah, hopefully you guys can make a note of that. Look out for people with dead Infernos, dead Expos, dead anything. Like I say, the higher you get up in trophies, the less you'll find it, and you want to definitely take advantage of it while you're like probably in Master 3 is like the absolute highest that you'll start seeing people that you will see people with their dead Infernos or dead Expos. Higher than that, people are extremely active. They're almost always going to have loaded everything, loaded clan castle, you know. Also, my last big tip for you guys in trophy pushing is keep your traps armed. Level them up if you can. Mine are like all really low level. I did upgrade a couple like air traps, but my giant bombs and everything like that is really, you know, not even leveled up. They're like level 1. So try to upgrade your traps a little bit and put them in little nicks in your base that will help out, and keep them armed all the time. I mean, I'm not even kidding. You never know when you're going to win by 1% just because an air bomb popped out and killed like 30 minions. It's so crucial. Anyways, on this raid, I'm going to get about 885k. Really good loot up here in Master 3. You just have to skip for ages. That's the thing about Master 3. Obviously, the higher you get up in trophies, like I say, the more active people are going to be, the better their bases are going to be, etc. In Crystal 2 is probably the highest you'll get finding inactives fairly frequently. I don't want to say you find them all the time. You will have to skip a bit, but somewhat frequently. Crystal 2 is probably the highest that you'll get to find inactives. Crystal 1 gets a bit harder, and then obviously Master is really hard to find inactives. You'll find yourself skipping 100, 200 times. Just outrageous amounts. So, once again, sorry I've been uploading the same thing over and over again. It's just that maxing out your Tunnel 10 takes a very long time unless you're spending hordes of gems. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing this series, Road to Maxed Out Tunnel 10, or farming in Crystal League. Basically the same thing. So basically my base, I have like 2 more buildings to max other than the Teslas. So I'm not really going to worry about that now. I'm just focused on trophy pushing a lot. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, like I said, sorry for posting the same thing. I am going to be switching it up with the trophy pushing, everything like that, with the speed build and everything like that. So hopefully you guys can bear with me. This is pretty much the last video of me farming, and I am trophy pushing along with farming in this video. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Also, I think I have a couple. Oh yeah, like I say, I have a video of some really good raids coming up soon. I might just post that next. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it for you guys. I have three raids where I get over 1 million in loot, and it's going to be tied up into one video, a little montage of 1 million in loot raids, which is pretty sick in my opinion. I don't think I've ever actually seen that, like I've seen it, but they're from different people, you know, it's like sending you submissions. It's going to be best raids of the week, like I say, featuring yours truly, Killer for the win, and that's about it. So somebody actually mentioned that I was using, whenever I use the letter L, it sounded like I was saying R for some reason. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. I don't understand that. Somebody said he might have been Asian. Not to sound racist or anything, maybe it sounds different for you, but that's one thing I'll work on in my commentaries. I'll try to use L just really fluidly, and where it's not mistakable. Anyways, also sorry that I did assume a couple things. I assumed like Supercell is all in one team and they're working on Boom Beach and Clash of Clans together. No, that's not the truth. They are working on them separately. They have teams for each game, and yeah, sorry I assumed that. That was stupid of me. Basically, I guess they hired more people or something like that to work on both games at once. So they had 2 teams for each game, and yeah, that's that. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you are new. Feel free to use my code on Feature Points. Feature Points is something that can help you to get free gems and stuff like that. The code is 50W1KK. So I'll leave the link to that in the description as well. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. It's Killer for the win, signing out. Peace!